Hello again, this is Mr. William. We want to finish up our trimester review. Let's get started. So the table shows how much Khaled earns each hour, per hour. Says what's the constant rate of change. The constant rate of change is y divided by x. That's if it's proportional. So let's test it. 30 divided by 6 is 50. 400 divided by 8 is 50. And 500 divided by 10 is 50. So my constant rate of change is 50. We'll say $50 per hour. And determine whether the relationship between the working hours and amount earned is linear. If not, explain your reasons. And we're going to say yes, it's linear because it has a constant rate of change. Okay. Number 8, determine whether it's proportional. Well, we can answer that two ways. We can say yes, because remember, proportional has to go through 0, 0. Non-proportional is linear, but doesn't go through 0, 0. So we can say yes because if no work, x equals 0, then no money, y equals 0. So you have 0, 0. X0, Y0. Another way you can answer the question is you can say, well, I'm going to check and see if it's a proportion. 300 times, or we'll write it this way. 300 Y X 300 400 8. If I cross multiply, I get 2400. If I cross multiply here, 2400, that's equal. That's proportional. If I take 400 over 8, 500 over 10, if I cross multiply, I get 4,000 equals 4,000. So you can say for two reasons. One, because it goes through the origin and has a constant rate of change. So we'll say yes, because if no work equals 0, then no money equals 0, 0, 0, and has a constant rate of change. So we know it's proportional. We can also say because these ratios are proportional. How much would Khaled earn if he works for 15 hours? Well, we know Khaled makes $50 for 1 hour. Earns $50 for 1 hour. So that means if he works 15 hours, I'll just do it this way. So if he works 15 hours, let me just do it this way. he earns $50 for 1 hour. So if I take 50 and multiply it by 15 hours, that gives me 25. Hold my place. 1 times 0, 5, $750. So for 15 hours, he earns $750. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this. So find the slope. We know when we have a graph, we do rise over run. Now remember, if I'm walking this way, I'm going to be going down, so my slope is negative. Alright, so I pick a point here, and I pick one here. Doesn't matter. My run, my rise is 1, 2, 3, -3. And my run is 1, 2, 2. So my rise over my run is -3 over 2, negative slope. Use slope and y-intercept to find the equation. So y-intercept is here, where it crosses the y-axis. So my y-intercept is x is 0, y is 1. And we call that b. So b is 1. My slope-intercept, you have to watch the video. Y equals slope times x plus the y-intercept. So my slope I got here, and my y-intercept I got here, plus 1. So that's my equation. Y is equal to slope times y-intercept. I'll stop right here and finish the rest on another video.